Ba-da-ba. It's us. Hello.
Welcome to ThinkGeek This Week. That's Erin.
I'm Erin.
I'm Bianca.
This is Bianca.
Thanks for joining us again, or joining us for the first time. I hope that your week has been great. Our week has been excellent, or at least my week. I guess I can't speak for you.
My week has been pretty good.
I would not presume to speak for you.
No, I had a good week. Good week.
Don't give it away
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of puns, I think, in this beautiful episode of ThinkGeek This Week.
As always.
As always, but especially more because of some of the things that we'll be talking about. Maybe you can see. We have a friend. We have multiple friends, but particularly this friend.
A good friend.
A good friend,
A good friend. Hi, guys.
Again, thanks for joining us. We have a lot of cool things to go over. Lots of cool stuff happened this week. Some new trailers. Of cool stuff. We released some cool new products.
As always, every week here on ThinkGeek.com.
As always. And then, of course, we mentioned this a little bit in the description, but we are going to show you a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to create an April Fool's product.
Yeah, so we got some, like, bloopers, some behind-the-scenes.
Yep, just a little peek behind the curtain at what goes on here at ThinkGeek HQ during April Fool's Madness, which is what we like to call it.
It is an intense event.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was my first year really in the thick of it. Hands deep in the April Fools.
Okay, well, I'm old hat, and let me tell you, every year, it's always really fun, always really intense.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of you were big fans of the products that we made this year, that we released.
I'm a big fan of, like, all of them.
Lots of people love 4D6 and Me. Lots of people loved Quest Giver and the Jurassic World
Dino detection system. Yeah.
There are a lot of big winners, I think. The Rick and Morty Screaming Sun alarm clock.
Yes.
That was a big favorite. So you'll get to see some behind-the-scenes footage of all of those products in a video that we're going to show later.
Yeah. But first, hood up or hood down? Bianca doesn't like the hood up. She, immediately preceding us going live, she said, Erin, take the hood down.
I think you look beautiful either way. However... Maybe the hood down. My vote is for hood down.
All right.
We wouldn't want you to seem like a hoodlum.
Yeah.
Puns.
Great.
Anyway, let us know how your week is going in the comments. And also, those of you that are here to win free stuff. We're with you. Was that the noise that I thought it was?
Yeah, that was like a air horn.
Yeah, the air horn noise.
Vuvuzela.
It was not a vuvuzela.
Sean says I look like I'm wearing a cone of shame with the hood up, so fine. All right. Okay, hood down. Fine.
If you're here to win free stuff, there should be in the comments or the description a link to a contest that you can enter. We're just asking you for contact information in case you win, so we can email you and say, please claim your prize.
We love that.
We are giving away this week. Do we have them here?
Yes, they are behind me here.
We're giving away 2 different bags. First, yes, I will take this one. This is the Ye Old Book Bag. And that is also a pun, actually, now that we're thinking of it, because it is, as you can see,
it's a book bag.
It's a book.
It's also a bag.
It's also a book bag, so it's a book bag. So we're giving away one of those. And then we're also giving away, yes, Vanna White for us, Erin.
Ooh. A Star Trek TNG uniform messenger bag in, of course, Command Red.
Beautiful. Just like Picard would wear. Mm-hmm. I feel like I saw him wearing this.
Yeah, this is my Picard cosplay.
Oh, perfect.
Hold on.
You look just like him.
That's a facepalm.
Yeah, it's uncanny. It's like he's here with us.
I just would need a bald head. So yeah, if we're a little close to the camera here, so if you wanted a closer look, we got the TNG bag over there and the old book backpack over there as well. Sometimes our pinning looks a little weird. So... Right. We're going to try and repin it here for you guys, but it's also, you can type it in. Oops. Here, you can type it in your browser over here. Sometimes mobile's a bit strange. You can type bit.ly/TGTW42018, because it is 420. Nice.
I've also just posted the link in all of the chats again, in case you missed it the first time around or can't find it in the description. Should be right there. Now let's jump into what happened this week.
So much cool stuff.
So much cool stuff.
We are getting into summer blockbuster time, even though I would argue like Black Panther was the summer blockbuster for the year.
It came out in February.
It's a summer blockbuster.
That's not summer. That's not summer. That's when the earth dies inside. At least that's what it feels like.
And love blooms.
And love blooms. Earth dies, love blooms.
Perfect.
It's a cycle. So yes, we are getting into summer blockbuster season. I think we're going to start with the Deadpool 2 trailer. It was like the final release trailer.
Yes, because Deadpool is coming out May 18th. It's basically just like one hit after the other. Mm-hmm. Avengers, of course. Avengers Infinity War.
That's very soon.
Next week.
Yes.
I'm going on Thursday night. I'm very excited.
You already have your tickets,
I,
of course.
Do. Well, yeah, and I'm repping an outfit from our new Marvel capsule collection, mm-hmm. which we'll get to later, but I'm actually really enjoying this hoodie.
It's perfect. I love it. It's gorgeous. Let's talk about Deadpool 2.
It looks great. It looks like Deadpool has rounded out his team mm-hmm. from the last trailer that we saw, which we saw hints of Terry Crews as what's his name?
Bedlam.
Yes.
Bedlam.
And then Domino, and we also saw this time
Shatterstar.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm like so excited I cannot remember anything. But yeah.
So we definitely have Deadpool. Maybe Cable. Look. They have a love-hate relationship going on. I can see it. They have chemistry. You can feel it there. But it does seem like in this trailer there's a lot of fighting between them. They do
fight a lot. And that, to me, doesn't say healthy relationship.
It doesn't. However, I do know that in the comics they're close. They're friends-ish. They're certainly on the same side.
I'm not sure Deadpool's really friends with anyone, so...
Well, he should be friends with Cable, but they seem to be on the same side in the comics, and perhaps we'll get a hint of that in the movies.
I hope so.
But we definitely have Domino, we have Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Deadpool booping her on the nose.
So
classic.
Perfect.
It's very good.
As you mentioned, Terry Crews playing Bedlam. We have Shatterstar.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, everyone's favorite new surprise.
No one thought he'd be in this movie.
No one thought. I mean, he's just, he's so obscure, but mm-hmm. so beloved.
And
that's Peter.
This is Peter. Peter is my new best friend. He's an ordinary guy who joins Deadpool's team because of course he does, because it's a Deadpool film. Just an average guy who loves, I believe, beekeeping, if his Twitter is anything to believe.
Mm-hmm. He's just a dad. He likes grilling out on his deck. And who doesn't? That's his superpower is just like a really good steak, I think.
Just like a casual dad.
You know that he's wearing socks and sandals. He's out there grilling. That's his superhero uniform.
Definitely. Andrew wants us to say his Twitter handle is @PeterW_1974. So check it out.
Yes.
It's totally in universe, as mm-hmm. if Peter were a normal person who literally just Deadpool drafted into his.
If you haven't seen the trailer, I highly recommend checking it out because you may not know who Peter is now. He is very obscure in the Marvel universe, of course. But if you're a true Deadpool fan, obviously Peter. Who doesn't know that man?
So what do you guys think about Peter? What do you guys think about Deadpool? Let us know. Mm-hmm. #DadBod. Correct.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. He's just
heart. Yeah, obviously.
He's just a dad making his way in the universe, and that's a superpower in and of itself. There's a very good shot of him, I think, jumping out of a plane, and his mustache is flapping majestically in the breeze, and it's a sight to behold.
He wasn't drafted, he answered an ad. Yeah, I used drafted as sort of joining. Sorry. He was not compelled.
He was not compelled into service. So that was the Deadpool 2 trailer. It was the final one, I think, before it goes fully live in theaters.
May 18th.
May 18th, that's an exciting day. At least we'll have something like after Infinity War. It almost feels like if there weren't a bunch of summer blockbusters, that would sink into a terrible depression.
Yeah.
But thankfully, we've got Deadpool 2, we've got Solo,
and our next movie that we're also going to talk about, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Ooh.
I am so ready for this movie.
It's going to be very exciting.
I have to be honest. I saw the first one, and I was like, all right, there's an island and there's dinosaurs. Obviously, I'm going to see it because I love those dinosaurs.
I mean, that has been the premise for every Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah, but I was sort of like,
there's an island, also there's dinosaurs.
Yeah, but I was sort of feeling like, been there, done, seen it. Mm-hmm. Then the second trailer came out, and I said, all right, there's a little bit more. They're saving the dinosaurs. All right, I'm on board. And then this trailer came out. Actually, this one might be the second. And it looks 3,000% better than I ever expected.
What did you love most about this trailer?
Obviously, I just want more Chris Pratt and his beautiful daughter.
Blue.
I tried to find my heart gif, but I couldn't find it in time.
Oh no.
Love that girl. She is perfect.
And also he is perfect, it would seem. Look at that boy.
Look at
Just
that boy.
want to scratch him on the head.
Look at that power couple.
That is a power couple. That's the ultimate power couple of 2018. Calling it now. No, it seems that this time we have a dinosaur on our side in the form of Chris Pratt and Blue sort of teaming up.
Hopefully, I'm hoping.
We're hoping. It's a little unclear from the trailer. That's what I'm hoping for. And it seems like the government is taking all of the dinosaurs and perhaps selling them either on the black market or some sort of dinosaur-based market system that I fully do not understand.
It's a kind of cryptocurrency that we just haven't...
Dino coin.
Yeah.
Right. So they're selling dinosaurs as weapons, and this seems like a solid plan.
We just didn't learn from the first one. It was like, oh, make some weaponized dinosaurs. Look, a T-Rex that can go invisible.
No. Let's make them worse and better at killing.
And here's the thing. It didn't give like a real good shot of the super raptor that they've built, but it does look like she has hands.
Oh, they did give that dinosaur fingers.
They gave it dinosaur fingers, and the thing is, I don't love it. She like opens a window and she's like reaching for a child.
It really, really feels like they're moving a little bit, not fully into, but a little bit into like that suspense horror genre a little bit. Just like some more jump scares, a little bit darker. I mean, the name of the movie is Fallen Kingdom. That's pretty dark.
I just assumed it meant that their island had fallen.
Yeah,
sort of.
Clearly, yes, that is it. But it seems a little bit darker. The whole movie seems, it's not, haha, Jeff Goldblum is telling you that life finds a way. It's like scary dinosaurs and they have hands, so they can come into your house.
And at what point does Jeff Goldblum take his shirt off?
He is in this movie.
Okay, so like during that trial, during that cameo we've seen in the trailers, does he just sort of wounded lay on his side, shirt open?
He did not. No, not in the trailer. But here's the thing. I mean, that's going to be the highlight of the movie. They're not just going to give that away in the trailer. Then you don't even have to pay for it. What do you think your money's going to? It's to Jeff Goldblum directly. It goes right into his pocket.
I would just hand him the price of a ticket if we could watch it together. I mean...
Oh, I feel like he would be...
hanging out.
A really awesome guy to watch Jurassic Park with. I feel like obviously, all the behind-the-scenes knowledge. But two...
He seems fun.
He just seems like a fun guy.
He sort of seems like a little bit like an alien who doesn't belong on this planet, but I'm in favor of that.
No.
All of his behind the scenes from Thor Ragnarok were classic. Like, I was just like, what a fun individual you are.
All right, so Jeff Goldblum, you want to watch Jurassic Park with us, or Jurassic World with us, you just hit us up. We'll be right here. We'll try and fit you in the schedule. Bring you on ThinkGeek this week. Give you a little exposure. No problem. Don't even worry about it.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll give you some exposure, Jeff Goldblum. You need it.
Yeah.
Rachel in the comments says, I keep thinking genetically modified dinosaurs are a bad idea. We tend to agree.
Apparently nobody else in that movie, except for Chris Pratt and Jessica Chastain, feel like it's a bad idea. They're like, guys, stop giving dinosaurs hands. And they're like, but what if
dinosaurs?
What if we put a gun on one? Would that be a good idea? No! Stop! It seems like it's going to be fun and a little spooky, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And I'm very excited, though. I'm really,
Yeah, so that's coming out June 22nd, 2018, so that's this year.
It's very close.
It's coming soon.
2018 is just rocketing towards December. I feel like every day we're just getting...
We're a week and a half away from May.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yesterday was New Year's, so I don't understand.
Yesterday I was watching The Ball Drop and ringing in 2018, and now it's already July. It's weird. Time flies.
Megan says dinosaurs with lasers. Obviously, that's bad. It's a bad idea, Megan.
Stop putting stop putting weapons on dinosaurs.
Stop making dinosaurs worse.
Stop making dinosaurs into weapons. Speaking of making weapons, let's talk about Nintendo Labo.
I don't think they're making weapons, though,
They're
right?
not,
No,
they're not.
That was a weird segue.
Here's the thing. This is clearly a really awesome educational tool that's meant a little bit for children. And if you think that little Timmy isn't going to try and make a what are those things called? Catapults? Out of cardboard? Trebuchet, thank you. A trebuchet.
I mean, a catapult, yes, but...
Cardboard? You are insane, because I was once a child, and that's what I would have done. So Nintendo Labo is a new venture for Nintendo and Nintendo Switch particularly.
Yeah.
And it is, I don't want to call it a game. It's kind of like WarioWare, which are like little mini games, except with Nintendo Labo, you have to create your own peripherals.
You have to build it yourself to, like, put your Switch or put your controllers into it to interact with the minigames.
Exactly. So there's things like a fishing rod and an RC car and a piano. And so you buy the kit and then you build the different peripherals out of the cardboard kits that they give you. And then you plug in your Switch. And this isn't like, haha, magically now it works. Nintendo walks you through each step and explains how things are working. So it's definitely extremely educational. It's kind of like a first step into like the maker sphere, which is great and really awesome. And that actually came out today, and I've been watching videos of people building all of these things and playing with them and making it their own.
That's what you've been doing all day.
That is what I've been doing for part of my day. And it's just really cool. And part of the great thing about making these things out of cardboard, beyond just like learning how to build them, is that you then get to customize them and paint them and like turn your RC car into like a dinosaur or whatever you want it to
Darren
be.
in the comments said, can you build a cardboard dinosaur and then weaponize it?
You could.
Who knows?
The thing is that you could turn that RC car into a little raptor.
I would love, actually,
I'm
on board for that.
So it seems really, really awesome. I haven't had a chance to play with it, but I'm hoping to in the future. It seems like it's such a great thing for both adults and kids, and maybe like
to do it together too.
Right, parents can play with their kids, but it just seems like such a creative and innovative way to use this technology.
And I understand that I'm an adult, and that like maybe I don't need
it's for you too.
extraneous cardboard hanging around, but I'm excited for it. And if you just want to send one here, Nintendo, I know you're watching, just send one care of Bianca and Aaron, and we'll play with it and we'll make a video and it would be great.
It just seems so innovative and awesome, and a really interesting move by Nintendo into the educational space, which I think is great.
Well, I just have to, like, Nintendo as like a console maker feels always on like the forefront of trying new stuff. Like, you know, they were the first with the Wii to use the motion controls, and like maybe, you know, PS4 and Xbox came or Sony and Microsoft came by and they were like, oh, we should also do that. But I really like that Nintendo's not like, we just need the best graphics, or we need the best sound system, or we need whatever. Like, they're very much about like, how can we make this more fun? And how can we make this more interesting? And I love that about them.
I've seen images on the internet before in my time, but there's one that stands out, and it shows the original Xbox controller that was like that big. It was almost like a square block, and then its evolution into what is now the Xbox One controller. And it's basically like there's always room for improvement. Improve on your original design. And then you have Sony's, which all of their controls have been very similar. That controller, which is perfect.
Which is a great controller.
And so this says, when it works, don't break it. And then at the bottom, you have Nintendo, who has run the gamut in all different unusual ways of finding ways to control in games. And this says, you know, you've got to innovate to improve. And it's just very interesting how these three companies, these three console makers,
and there's
approach it differently. And this is the perfect example of an amazing innovation that is really exciting.
But yeah. Leon wants to know, because our question for the contest is, well, who's your favorite superhero? Because we're talking about a lot of superheroes this week. Leon wants to know, Bianca and Aaron, do you guys have a favorite superhero?
You go first, because I have to think on this.
Mine is Squirrel Girl. It's not even a question. I know it's not going to happen, but my dream situation is Infinity War happens. Everyone is sad. bad things are happening everywhere. Everyone's crying and fighting, and it's really hard. And then Squirrel Girl comes, and she saves the day. Because in the comics, Squirrel Girl defeats Thanos.
I didn't know that. I need to read Squirrel
And
Girl.
that's sort of my dream. I love her. I love her comics. I'm sad that the original artist, Erica, is leaving this current run of Squirrel Girl, but I'm excited to see what she does, and I'm excited to keep reading Squirrel Girl. I think
I'm sure it'll continue on.
Yeah.
I think that my favorite has to be Wonder Woman.
That's okay. That's good.
No, she, especially with the newest movie that's come out, it's just so good to have like this really awesome fan community sort of bloom and evolve and blossom around this amazing female superhero.
Yeah.
I just love it so much.
On board. Let us know. Dorothy says Squirrel Girl is awesome. We agree. So let us know who yours is in the comments or when you enter the contest. And we're going to move into our secret behind-the-scenes look at April Fools. So I'm going to switch it over here and enjoy this little sneak peek.
Oh, we're now doing Waluigi. Wow.
Don't do that voice.
Make this easier on myself.
Gorgeous. Oh, you're so good.
Are you okay?
I'm in character. Get out of here.
Are you being serious? Okay, I kind of need this bag. Are you doing noise stuff?
You're ruining my scene.
Sorry.
Come back in 2 minutes.
Yes, you freak.
Alright, let's get into character.
Okay.
Morning momentum.
Our morning momentum, hold on a second, sorry, momentum meeting. Morning momentum meeting. Morning momentum meeting. Morning momentum meeting.
That's good. Let's just do one more for safety.
Oh.
Panicky, panicky. Run. Let's try again.
Oh god, T-Rex!
Three. That's good. Perfect.
Maybe like if you can try to like just smile just a little bit, like just like you're talking to your regular mom.
Just stand behind me and be like,
yeah.
What did you think? Was that fun?
Did everyone love my Waluigi impression? Wow.
We have a weird love of Waluigi in
It's
this
not
office.
weird. We just love him
Yeah.
so much. He's perfect. Yes. I don't know why that happened. Again, April Fool's is like a crazy time. We're all working a lot, and so maybe
Yeah.
we get a little loopy. I don't even know why that happened.
We were just getting in character. I'm behind the camera for a lot of them, doing a lot of directing.
Yes.
So you can hear me just scolding Bianca in the background or whatever. But I think we were just getting you in character, and you were like, I don't even know what to do.
Wah.
And we were just like, wah!
That's what we do here at ThinkGeek.
Chris says it is weird to love Waluigi, so I don't
It's
know. No,
not.
everyone loves it.
It's not weird to love him. He's a perfect man who just needs to find love, but I don't want to meet his girlfriend. I bet she's very scary.
Oh, don't. That's a real quote.
We hope that you enjoyed our behind the scenes look at April Fools. It's certainly so much fun every year to make all of these awesome products.
But really what makes it is your guys' reactions. We do it for you. We do it because we know you want to see it, and we love doing it also, of course, but that's our selfish reason. But we do it for you, so you guys have something fun to enjoy, even if it is Easter Sunday, and you have to sneak away from whatever family obligations you have.
I do see some comments of people who are saying they're having trouble clicking the link. If you're watching via mobile on Facebook, Facebook does not allow you to click links from the mobile platform. We don't know why.
It's Facebook.
All you have to do is copy the link and paste it into your own browser, Google Chrome, Safari, whatever you use, and that will work. It will take you to the site. Just go ahead and enter. You still have some time, so
Yeah.
I would do that now. Enter away. We are giving away 2 bags. There should be a link in the comments of the description. Again, Facebook
actually don't
mobile
know.
doesn't
Yeah.
allow you to click it. You're going to have to copy that link and paste it into your browser for it to work.
Jonathan said, have any of the April Fool's items actually come to production? Our copywriter, Reagan, actually just wrote a blog post. If you go to thinkgeek.com/blog, I believe the answer is 17%, but she breaks it down. She looks at all the stats of how many items we've done every year and how many of those actually have become real products. It's very interesting. She makes a list of everything that's become real, and even some that, like, we made an April Fool's joke and then somebody else made that same idea years later, months later, whatever. So check it out, thinkgeek.com/blog.
And if you're asking about if any of the ones from this year have made it into production, we can't tell you any secrets about that. That's mum's the word, Timmy's the word, if you will. But you'll have to stay tuned to see. Just keep your eyes peeled on thinkgeek.com, and that's all we can say.
Awesome. And we've talked a lot about stuff that we've been really excited about this week, but let's get into what we're most excited about this week. I think it's time for our Slurp of the Week. Yay! That was bad.
Oh no, we were a little late.
We were
Right.
like just on sync there, in sync there.
Slurp of the week is the absolute best thing that happened to you that week.
Or what you're most excited about, something good that you want to celebrate. We call it your Slurp of the Week. I don't know.
So let us know what your Slurp of the week is in the comments. We're going to share what ours are. For me, I decided this week, I was looking at my Goodreads actually, and I was like, have I really only read 3 books this year? Oh my god, that's terrible. So I immediately went on Thrift Books and bought just like a pile of books without knowing at all what anything was about. And I was like, I'm going to read all these books. Great. So I just picked up the first one because I thought that the cover art was adorable. And it is a book called Egg and Spoon. And it's by Gregory Maguire, who is the author of Wicked, which you may know from the Broadway play, but first it was a book, and it was a very successful book. Egg and Spoon is Gregory Maguire's take on like a Russian folk tale.
He loves those fairy tales, doesn't he?
He does love those fairy tales. And he does it so well.
Yeah.
So basically it starts with 2 girls who are about as opposite on the spectrum as you can be. Like, one is a poor peasant girl with no education.
Glinda, Elphaba.
And one is a rich Russian French aristocrat who's like on her way to meet the Tsar and maybe get married. And through circumstance, they basically switch lives.
Wow.
And then
Little Prince and the Pauper, sort
a
of.
little Prince and the Pauper kind of situation. And then we meet this whole magical cast of characters. It felt like reading a Ghibli movie.
Wow, okay, that's
So
high praise.
Right,
Yeah.
that's the praise that I can give you. It felt like reading a Ghibli movie, and it was so good, and the characters were so lovable and had such unique voices. So I read it in 2 days. And it's some like 475 pages, so you know it's not necessarily a light read, but it's so fun and engaging, and I highly recommend it. So that's my Slurp of the week.
That's great. My Slurp of the Week is season 2 of Westworld, sort of as a whole.
Aaron also stole this was going to be also my Slurp, but then I had to come up with another one.
Because we just love Westworld.
We do.
Here in the ThinkGeek office, the day after an episode will premiere, we have like a very quick session around the water cooler. Just like, what are your theories? What are you thinking? Have you read the Reddit?
Let's be serious. It's not around the water cooler. We all sit in Snorlax beanbag chairs.
Yeah, that's fair.
In Aaron's cube, and we all talk about it.
And so obviously Westworld we're always going to talk about because I'm very excited for Sunday. But then our coworker Reagan, who we mentioned earlier, did create this beautiful Westworld Vitruvian Timmy.
Yes, he's so perfect.
Which is amazing. I mean, she's very talented, but it looks like she completely deconstructed a Timmy.
She did.
Glued him to, or tied him to, I think, an embroidery hoop, I would have to say. And did sort of face-off style, sew his face back on to himself. But I'm such a fan of this Westworld Timmy.
See him. So, like, don't get me wrong.
He's my beautiful son, and
I love
him.
the final product. But the thought of Reagan, like, cutting our beautiful Timmy's face off is nightmare fuel to me. But I love the final product. Look at the Vitruvian Timmy. He's perfect.
He's my beautiful son, and I love him.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be featuring him on social during the Westworld premiere, I think. And he's just perfect. He's ready to return to Westworld and maybe go to Samurai World.
Maybe. I hope so.
We'll see.
Anyway, that's our beautiful boy. I think...
And your slurp of the week.
And my slurp of the week. So 2 in 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is time to talk about products. I think our contest has ended. We try and end it just as we're wrapping up the show.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get to pulling some things, and we're going to talk to you about what was new on the site this week. Some might say new to ThinkGeek this week, which is the name of our show.
Yes, that's true. All right, let's go over some Marvel Infinity War things. Yes?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So first, Aaron.
Marvel Capsule Collection.
You're already wearing.
I'm wearing our beautiful Avengers denim hoodie here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a lot of the... This is a weird angle here.
Yeah, we've got Cap, Iron Man, Thor. That's Hulk, Black Widow, and Falcon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So down the sleeve there, we've got all their beautiful symbols. It's got, like I was wearing earlier, a very cute hood, so when you're getting all chilly. It says the Avengers up here. I like that it's kind of subtle, but then you get to the back, and I'm not going to jump up here, but I'll show you here. It does have that Avengers A, like sort of splatter painted, spray painted sort of look on the back here. It's super cozy. It's super cute. Whatever, whoever wants to wear it, whatever, boys, girls, men, women,
it's
neither, either.
Super suit.
It's a super
suit.
It's for everyone. I'm really enjoying this one, and it'll look nice in that in my closet next to the Solo jacket I stole last week.
That's true. Well, next to my Lando cape in my closet, I'm going to put this amazing Spider-Man hoodie. It's made out of like that athletic fabric, but inside, like, this is no joke, it is the softest hoodie I have ever felt in my life. Like, Aaron, feel this, and then yeah, we need like
it's
an
so
over the top.
soft.
There you go.
It's very soft and cozy.
An over the top reaction, because when I first touched it, I was like, what? No, it's perfect. It's so soft, and it feels like it's going to be very warm. And then on the front, of course, you have Spider-Man's really awesome new sort of symbol.
Yeah, and here, we can get a closer look here.
Yeah, it is a little bit hard to tell from the pictures or even from when I was showing it on the camera, but the actual symbol on the front of the hoodie is made out of like a bunch of square, I don't know what to call them. They're sort of like raised pieces of like soft foam. It's very cool. It feels very futuristic.
You can maybe get up close here.
Yeah.
We don't have our close-up cam. Yeah, like look at that. That's really cool.
Oh,
yeah, you're done. You've ruined it all.
It's very cool. It's like raised, and it feels very futuristic, and you know, like we're living in whatever alternate universe the
Super
Avengers
suits exist in.
Right,
yeah.
the Avengers exist in.
And you can see the Cap one behind us here.
We have the same thing for Cap here. He's got blue and gray. Spider-Man's got black and sort of a dark maroonish red. They're both really comfortable, really awesome, really soft. And then we have a bunch of really awesome t-shirts.
They're called like split tees.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll show you a picture of here. So we've got a Spidey, we've got a Thanos, we've got a little baby Groot, although it might be more teen Groot. And I think it's just a really cool look, sort of sporty, streetwear, if you will.
Oh, no.
I don't know, what's streetwear? Who knows? But
Aaron does it.
I wish you could have seen my face just then. They're very cute, very stylish. I have the Thanos one here. And what I like about it is how soft this one is as well. I think these are all really good quality, which I like about them. Mm-hmm. And they got a little secret pocket.
Infinite power. It's not really a secret.
Yeah, I guess it's an obvious pocket.
It is an obvious pocket, but it's got the Infinity Gauntlet and then Thanos on it, talking about infinite power.
I think it's just like a cool look. It's a cool look that isn't, it's not just another boring t-shirt.
No, it's not. It's very nice. So we have the whole Infinity War capsule collection on ThinkGeek.com right now. You still have time to get it before the Infinity War premiere if you choose like
2-day shipping, go.
Yeah, rush shipping. So I know that there are some major fans out there that are going to want to be decked out for Infinity War, and we have got you covered.
And then we're going to talk about our beautiful, what we're calling retro statues here behind us.
All right, Aaron, I'm going to hand you one, and then I'm going to take one as
You
well.
are going to take the dinosaur, you monster.
No, I was going to take the worm. We'll go after the dinosaur in a bit.
Here are beautiful statues.
So you may recognize them. I know that you probably do. This is the Elo worm. No,
I thought
they're
we could have them fight.
friends. They're friends.
Bianca has styled his hair in an excellent sort of
I have.
fashion here.
This is the Elo worm from Labyrinth. You can see right here. He is lovingly carved. He was actually carved next to the puppet in Henson Studios.
Yeah.
They don't just like lend those out.
They don't just let you have them.
No, so when Chronicle, who are the makers of these amazing statues, wanted to create an Elo worm, they went to Jim Henson Studios and they carved this next to the puppet, which was really awesome. So as you can see, the likeness is pretty good, and he's just a perfect boy is the thing.
Which is our whole thing here.
He's so good. I mean, his face is like really full of expression, and his hair is to die for. I wish my hair looked this good every day.
So you're gonna see him and you're gonna want to come inside his house, have a cup of tea, and say hi to the missus. Don't kiss the statue.
You know.
She's gonna kiss all of the statues always. There it is. Hello.
Hello.
Come inside and say hi to
Oh,
the
he
missus.
does have a missus. Don't worry. It was on the cheek.
Yeah.
Nothing untoward here.
And then, of course, we've got our beautiful dark crystal Chamberlain. Skeksil, one of the Skeksis Chamberlain here. He's got a beautiful sword, and some assembly required. You will have to place his sword in his hand. Bianca has done it very excellently. I can't pull it out now. But...
It's very easy. It literally just slides in there. You're fine.
So as you can see, like, the size of him, he's incredibly detailed.
He's very well carved, and he's also quite large. Like, this isn't a small boy.
Yeah. And it, so you don't forget. But I think they make a great pair, too, for your Henson love.
Yeah, let's lift them up next to each
Oh, I
other.
thought you were going to make them kiss.
See? It's a little friendly love.
We're monsters.
We are monsters. No, so here's the thing. Dark Crystal, I know that people love that movie.
It's spooky, though.
I know that they do, but it came out when I was a very young child.
Yeah.
And this man scared me very much. As small child Bianca did not like Scary Birdman. Did love this nice worm that offers you tea. Hated Scary Birdman.
Tracy says if you pull his sword out of his hands, you do become the boss of ThinkGeek. And I don't want that responsibility. Jeff would never listen to anything I had to tell him, so...
That's true.
Here I can get us, while Bianca gets our little dude out there, you can see really up close and personal.
Wow, you can look directly into his eyes.
His beautiful eyes here.
His beautiful bird eyes.
And then one of our last ones here is...
She's just looking
I just
lovingly
staring deeply into her eyes.
Into her eyes.
Is the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park this year, actually, very close to the release of Jurassic World 2. It's the 25th anniversary of Jurassic Park, which is insane.
So whenever I look at this, I just immediately start like singing the theme song, and it's just really well done. The detail on it is fantastic, and I love that she's sitting on the Jurassic Park logo. It just like I don't know, it's really well done. The logo is like sort of bronzed. It's really nice,
and you can see the level of detail is incredible, and they're not terribly expensive.
No.
So we've been doing our modern icons, which are video game statues, at like a reasonable price of $40, I believe. But these are only, I believe, $60, which is, in the collector statue world, not that bad. Like, I very rarely want to drop, $400 on a statue.
I did confirm they are all $60 on ThinkGeek.com.
But I really love her, and she has the appropriate length arms that don't reach out and grab children at night.
No, they don't. She doesn't have fingers.
No.
This was before the government started getting in there and messing with things.
Wendy says her son always said that the T-Rex was the hero of the movie because she comes in and stops the raptors.
Yes.
Which I agree with, also. She's a hero.
Alright, I'm giving you this.
We're going to play a fun game called Welcome to the Museum of Gudetama. Can you tell what famous art these are based off of?
Ooh, okay. This one I think is really obvious.
Don't put something in front of your mouth before you're talking.
This one I think is really obvious. Aaron's I think is a little more subtle. But Aaron, you have a dual-sided bag.
Oh yes, so this is one side. Let us know if you think you know what it is. And then the other side here.
Perfect. So, if you aren't familiar with Gudetama, which, based on some of the comments, I think that maybe some of you aren't, and that's okay, because we are about to open your eyes to this beautiful lazy egg boy. Gudetama is a Sanrio character, and he is a egg yolk. And his major defining characteristic is that he's just lazy.
He's
and
a very lazy egg.
He just wants to go to sleep. And that's his whole deal. And in this adventure, I guess, he is at an art museum and he has all of the pieces of art.
I'm seeing everyone jumping in on the comments here. That is correct. This is the birth of Venus, or the birth of good eggs. Good eggs.
Just some good art.
Good art. And this one, you are correct, is the Scream. And on the other side, of course, not a very well-known piece of art at all. This is the Mona Lisa by Da Vinci.
Here, I'm going to take this out. We also have a lot more from the Museum of Gudetama on ThinkGeek.com. Aaron's about to show you all of our offerings here. So you can see Gudetama has made his way into many of the famous art pieces of history. We've got a two-sided tote bag. We've got a leather tote bag. We've got a mini leather backpack. A Gudetama ID/card holder. We've got a print backpack and a print pouch. And
they're great.
They're so good.
And there's, I think, there's like 7 or more art pieces that Gudetama has found his way in. They're all wonderful, so I would recommend checking them all out and just taking a peek. I love this lazy egg.
He's my spirit animal, really.
Yes.
I mean, so I love, what's her name? Agretsuko?
Agretsuko, the angry red fox.
Who
Red
is
panda, sorry.
Perfect, and Netflix announced is coming to Netflix on April 20th. Which is today.
I love her.
So if you're at home, you should go watch it after our show. But I have to say, Gudetama is my final spirit animal. Aaron is currently pulling winners at the moment.
Someone send me $20 and I'll pick you. I'm just kidding. I would never.
No.
I would never do that. It's a random number generator. I don't have control over this. Bum. Perfect.
Let's see. Yep, we are good. So our first winner,
who wins the Star
Trek Messenger bag, is Lisa Ray G.
Lisa Ray, this is coming at ya. This one right here.
We're gonna beam it down to you. No,
kiss
we're not.
it.
No, I won't kiss it. I only kiss statues.
Statues and collectibles.
Oh no, I didn't kiss the. She's so good.
She is good.
Our second winner,
who wins the old book backpack, is Valerie N. So congrats. And it looks like our favorite superheroes, Lisa Ray says Groot, and Valerie says Ms. Marvel. Both very good choices.
Very good, very good.
Yes.
Now, do you like adult Groot, baby Groot, toddler Groot, and then teen Groot? There's a lot of Groots to choose from, and they're all different and lovable in their own ways.
Yes. Everyone knew about all of the beautiful art I'm seeing here.
Good. Lots of people knew exactly what it was. I had trouble, I'm not going to lie, with the Scream. I did not know what it was called, but I just said, the one where the guy's like...
I mean...
And Aaron was like, what would you say that he's doing? And I said, I guess screaming?
Yeah.
And she was like, so would you say it was the Scream? And I said, is that the name of the painting? She said yes, and then we got there.
She did maybe say Starry Night first.
No, I didn't. I
don't
remember that.
I wanted to be like, there were no stars in this one.
Who's to say? Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, there's a lot of cool stuff that we released. All of it is on ThinkGeek.com. If you're looking for anything geeky for your life, for your wife, for your husband, or just for you.
Yeah.
We've got you.
And just as a reminder, Mother's Day is coming up. I know my mom's a huge geek. I don't know about your mom, Bianca, but...
Star Trek TNG.
I got a uniform bag she would love.
Right, you think that I just came out just loving Star Trek? No, I had my geeky mom showing me the way.
That is true.
Now, if only I could get her to play Overwatch.
That's why you have me.
I'm gonna work on that one.
She's been playing a lot of Overwatch. But yeah, I'm check out thinkgeek.com. We got everything your geeky mom could want, or just anyone in your life, any geek in your life.
We hope that you guys have a great weekend. It's gearing up to be kind of warm here. We hope that the weather treats you right as well. And we'll be here next week, same bat time, same bat channel for ThinkGeek This Week. Have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us.
We love you.
We will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.